Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to Phlox'em on this kind of weird January day. It is like 70 degrees outside, but it's still kind of cold and rainy. But it's a good Saturday for some adaptive. Still got that lighting issue. I just don't think that's going away. That's alright, we'll figure it out later. Another KAGI game. We're playing against Monzyexl. I'm not sure if that's how you say that or not, so I'm sorry in advance. Don't think I've ever played them before, so it should be fun. Get going. Oops. And true to this season, I think I'm gonna stick with a different deck every game. One, because I'm streaming, so I don't want people to get too much of a leg up on me. I've been feeling an AOA deck, trying to decide which one. This is the one I am most likely bringing to the KTL, which is fun. Gonna get to do KTL this season, which should be good. Oh, they got a different name on here. But I think for this one, we're going with Xiang. This is what I've done a couple times before, probably on stream. It's a really fun deck. That's mostly why I like playing it. It's just a blast. But it's also interesting for adaptive. Zero amber control except for the mimicry. And we're going against DT, so this should be actually a great match. Okay, looks like their deck is going first. We gotta remember that. DT is going first. Welcome in, Fudginator, Atlantis, Red Panda, Zoc. Good to see you all here. Sorry, Red Panda, Callus, right? You got your own. Have you guys been able to stream any of these yet? I've been watching, but you're on a little bit different time zone. Okay, let's take a look at their deck really quick and see what we got. So it is a Varoctor deck, which is interesting. We don't have any artifact control, so Rooftop Laboratory early could be really rough. Triple Sargasso, that'll make Ember Control really interesting. Double Eddy. Okay, so their deck probably mauls us. Doesn't look great. So a good chance we go to game 3 here, but we'll just see what we can do. Not a lot of... Oh, they do have a lot of Amber Control with the Mooklings. Despot Kate. It's a great name, too. Don't think that's a starting hand we want. I think this deck might be a little bit more of a gamble in KAGI. Theory or conjecture for some archiving. Just because it is a little bit lower on the spectrum now, so like probably not as great of a chance of winning game 1, just if people are bringing a little bit stronger decks than maybe they used to, so might not be the best. I really do like trying to, like, planning to win game 1. I'm not really quite on the bring a bad deck and just plan on putting a bunch of chains on their deck. Oh, okay, so Rooftop Lab. Did they have artifact control we can copy? I don't think so. No. This will be a quick game. There's reckless experimentation, though. Playing Sargasso off the top. So it does mean we can get rid of this fast, and I don't think they have recursion for it, so I guess Varoctor can get it back, but it doesn't get put on him, so we do have a Curiosity, which is kind of nice. Mimicry, so we'll have a decent Logos, or Untamed turn coming up, but I think we just keep going Logos here. Wild Wormhole could hit Hysteria, so we're going to take a look. Seismo is actually huge in this matchup. Let's go ahead and just remove the Eddy, and then we'll go ahead and Reap. Wild Wormhole into a Cutthroat Research. Hey! AOA is what we're playing. It's the better set. Come on. Isotropic Core. This is one of those DT cards that I miss all the time, so I'm gonna have to remember that. This deck does need to fight a decent amount. depending on what they're playing, they're going to have a lot of even power creatures, so we're going to have to fight a lot. Because Onyx Knight only kills odd power creatures. Unchained best set? No. I don't know what I would say is the best set now. I've got a lot that I just like decks. I don't think it's hard for me to like full sets. Shifting battlefield to capture Larry. I can't go back into logos because we give them the cheap key unless we just fight this off the board. I wonder how much creature control do they have? Persistent hunting, infighting. It's not actually a ton outside of Untamed. Maybe we can go into the dis turn here. I just want to get this stuff out of my hand. So we'll go ahead and put Blood Shard, Spider on the left, Onyx on the right. Turns off the cheap key, gets rid of the Larry, so there's no shenanigans there. Got the Hysteria. I do like Hysteria against this Sanctum, but against the rest of the deck, it's not amazing. Okay, there's the infighting, which we set up as best we could for that. I'm not too worried about it. Doesn't really work for us though. Oh, that's actually, oh, it would be perfect if we had our Exhume. Okay, so that's gonna be a key for them. So we'll just go Logos here, I think. Still waiting. Not exactly sure what we're waiting for the mimicry, but Science could actually be good. There's a lot of actions in our Untamed. Doorstep could be good later. Yeah, let's just go Logos. Infighting's gone, but we still want to act like we might play it at some point. And these guys having the power on them is fantastic. We'll take the Nature's Call for Untamed. Ah, man. Lighting is really bad today. That's so frustrating. Oh, I just need to buy one. I should have put that on my Christmas list. But I think a ring light will also be like a nightmare with my glasses. It'll just be like flashing everywhere all the time. Going to Sanctum, because they can actually use Sanctum here. Purge and Igor and Spider. It's only one Igor, so I'm not super worried about that. I really wish we had found an Exhume by now. Because being able to fight this and then kill all this would be so nice. On our Glory, kill Director. That also kills these two, though. Awesome, I'll take that. So our Untamed turn is really going to hurt him now. Get to bounce some stuff. Nice. Okay, so what do we want to do with Mimicry? I could just purge their stuff. Is that worth it? No, I wonder if I just hold Mimicry. Or just be really greedy in Archive. We're gonna do that. Okay, so we'll go Untamed. Destroy each Scientist. Go ahead and Regrowth 4. I think we do the Igor here. We're gonna see if we can set up getting Varoctor down while they don't have as much creature control, and then so we probably get Doorstepped here. Or an Eddied attacks. Yeah, we'll be greedy. Okay, we got the Glimmer. That's fine. Glimmer actually probably pretty good, especially now that we've got the Nature's Call and Mimicry. Okay, so there's Nettie. Still have stuff in archives, so we don't get the key. There's Varoctor. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is just not going to be a great matchup for us. Kind of, regardless, I think. So they don't get to replay the experimentation here. We don't have a key yet either, so experimentation isn't even really helpful for him. So they put Honor or Glory. So just some extra creature control. All right. We'll take that. Okay, we've got a pretty clear Untamed turn here. We're going to Glimmer, grab Mimicry. Let's... Yeah, the Garwin with Rooftop is strong. Oh, I was thinking we were going to be able to first or last, but I forgot this stops that. So maybe the Nature's Call would have been better. Infighting isn't too bad. First or last purges the Eddy. And then we're going to be able to exhaust that. So yeah, we'll do first or last for the highest power. Reap. Probably get doorstepped here, but I think we got to keep some pressure on the board. Both Exhumes in our bottom and the Eureka. So we got some stuff coming, but it might be too late. Could just go into Logos and wait on playing the Dis again. Okay, so deciding here if they're going to play the Doorstep. I mean, they might not have it. They're still got 12 cards left. Go into Sanctum. They play Red Hand first, so that means they probably don't have the Doorstep. Play Seneschal. Do you take the Tide here? Okay, Honor Glory. That's actually great for our Misery Exploit. We are going to give up this key. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so now they're going to go back into Sanctum again. Do they have a PI? They do have PI. So they can still do... I mean, the Varoctor combo doesn't help them because I don't have a key yet. So I don't think I need to be worried about this guy. Question is, do I take the Tide here to stop their key? If I go Logos, I actually don't get any Amber. I guess they already have the Tide, so they can't Sargassa again. I need one more Amber. That face that is just completely hidden in the shadows because too much natural lighting is a problem. What if we just don't Hysteria yet? That way this Amber doesn't get blown up. But, I mean, they're going to be so close to final key, I don't think it's going to matter. What was harsh? Second favorite face? Does go with Logos. Stuns it with Amber Imp. Plays PI. Gonna get a bunch of draw. They can't have much Logos left, though. It's not self-hating my face. It's just that my lighting in my room is terrible. Drives me nuts. Even though the room does not feel unwell lit at all to me. It's very bright in here. Okay. No key. The wall is epic, and it's going to be more epic. We've got some other fun artwork that'll be going up there, so. Problem is, Glimmer is gone. And actually, Hysteria just gives them back these guys. Do I have a way to get the Glimmer back here for Amber control? I don't think so. Because we can exhume. I guess we exhume an Igor. That way we at least get through this stuff and see if we find. Yeah, they just get 2 Amber and win, unless they keep the Sargassus down. We have to hope for that. I think I actually fight the Sweven here so they don't get it back. Let's Hysteria now, because none of this stuff helps me to bounce it, and I'm not worried about giving myself back the Igor. So Hysteria, Zoom, Igor. I don't think going to 7 matters now. Can we exhume again? Ooh, I know what we do. So we get the exhume. Play, discard this now. Play Yerk to discard Sutterkin and then exhume Sutterkin. I don't know. It probably won't be enough. All they need is 2 pips and we basically lose because we did not draw into the mimicry, but he's replaying Sanctum, so that gives us the Sargassus. And plays the Doorstep. Okay. I think can do a little bit here. They got the Sutterkin, but they did not go to check. Sargassus are double-sided, just after a player raises the tide. So that's 4 Amber control I'll have. Doorstep is gone now. Logos is a little risky, but I get to use this. Oh, beautiful. Can't even write this stuff. Let's see. We want to put Titan not on the flank, because that just gives them a key. And we have to take the mimicry here. And then we stop the Sanctum. And we reap. Alright, there's a chance. There's a chance. Thing is, I have to be able to take or capture with the Sargassus and then probably kill them, because then they can just do it back to me. Persistent hunting. Just don't play 6 cards. 5 cards. No! Don't have a way to kill that. Ah. Bummer. Yeah, I totally missed that. So, the only way to avoid that is to do the Sargassus that turn, but then they can just stop the key by Sargassing back. Again, DT deck went first, so we gotta go first this time. Just double check, make sure we're on the same page. Okay, so, I mean, I think, again, it's a tough match for Ziyang to win. We got the core, but not the lab. I don't think we want to lead with Untamed, except this kills like an early Sutterkin, which is what we were looking for. This also kills our... Oh, no creatures is bad. Yikes. We'll just gain an Amber. Oh, that's no good. It's a lot of our creature control too. But maybe we get to take out a bunch of logos. I would honestly love like Igor Chain here, because we could just purge all of them with the first or last. I think we just dump these if we do that though. Maybe he'll play a creature for us to damage and then we can Cleansing Wave for some Amber. There's a Seismo. I don't know if it's worth it. I think it is. Man. I don't think this is the draw we want in order to win this. Just so few creatures to start. Like, we don't even have something to put this on. Okay. Luckily, this being elusive is actually kind of a pain for them to kill. Good night, these draws. Oh, this Untamed is just giving me nothing to work with. Everything I have left in... Oh, no, I guess these are not creatures. I have a lot of creatures in Untamed, though. Just can't find them. Might just go back into Sanctum, though. Goes back into Dis. Hysteria is fine. I mean, I don't like it, but... This guy being down means we're kind of safe with our... Sanctum now. We're gonna get this stuff down just to be kind of like a... some protection for these from the Larry. And from this thing. I guess the Spy should have put Larry in the middle. Spider can just poison it, but they wouldn't go Dis again here. Oh, the Nature's Call. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're just finding all of it, but Mimicry's gone already. They know my deck doesn't have creature control. Yeah, this start is just awful for what this deck wants to do. Infighting does kill a little bit. It does get it in my discard. I mean, at this point, I don't really know what else to do. We can slow down their key with Logos if they get there. But I just need to keep dumping cards, and this does not. That stuff can't be bounced, so at least I get one turn of stuff not getting returned to my hand. Yeah, I gotta start moving. But that is 2 of the bounces gone. They could always Glimmer. There's a Regrowth. They don't have any Untamed, so they're just getting back, yeah. Something like the Onyx Knight. So we just go Logos here. Information Exchange, drop that, and let's do... I don't think it matters too much. This at least is stuff that they don't want to bounce. And now we'll have the doorstep, and then hopefully sometime after we've played the doorstep, we actually draw one of the 3 Mooklings that attacks this key. That's crazy. Crazy start. But I think this deck has the tools to still win out in the long run. What do they have? Still got Exhumes, but their Exhumes aren't doing anything with this. One more Hysteria. Glimmer's the main thing we have to worry about, or them just going wide, but if they forge a key, this dies. We know they have the Onyx Knight that kills Eddie, but it also kills their Pampaka. And the second Hysteria, you've got to be kidding me. I'm not gonna get there at this rate. This is just nonsense. And again, there's no Mooklings in my discard, so I really don't want a Sargasso yet. How? All the Hysterias. Ugh. I don't think it's worth the doorstep here. Maybe it is. That's basically the last of their creature control now, unless they find the Glimmer. Ah. Don't have... I don't want to take more chains yet. There's a Mookling! We can tax them, finally. What creature do we get back with the Witch of the Dawn? Eddie? Doesn't actually seem too bad. Okay, we got a Logos turn, which means our creatures are not dying for a turn at least. Seismo for Logos, that's fine. Wormhole into Darna. There's a Director. Or, yeah, our other problem now is going to be creature control. Titan Mechanic and a Poke. Yeah. I think it's worth just taxing here. So we'll go ahead and do Bear, Witch, Mookling. Okay. We are close to doing the things. They probably just keep Seismoing for Logos, but they need to deal with our board too here. I need to kill this. For sure. Put an upgrade action from your discard pile on top of your deck. And the upgrade lets me play the top of my deck. I don't have the upgrade yet. I don't have draw yet. I don't know. This is going to be tight if we pull this off. Pinhead Larry, welcome in. It is not in Amber Skies, but that would actually be fantastic. See, like, Amber Skies, just so close. So close to a perfect set, honestly. There's so much good in there. Oh, this is going to be a rough Logos turn. Gonna do some fighting, though. Okay, so take out the Bear. Reaps with the mechanic. Size motor stop logos from reaping. So I think we just go Sanctum here. So we reap, fight, fight, fight. Oh no, they're not in check anyway, so I don't need to kill the mechanic. I just need to kill this. Oh, but then I don't get the... I do get the ready to hold fast. Okay. So go Sanctum, reap, fight, fight, reap. Okay, see if we can force them away from Logos so that we can do our Logos turn. Chains are gone now. Eddie might not be enough to tax. Part of the issue is I probably should have killed this Darna, honestly. So if they wanted to kill this Mookling, they would have to go into Disser Logos. Oh, they've already cycled? Oh, that's actually great, because that means the Glimmer is turned off. Go Dis. It's gonna be another Hysteria. Just can't handle how many Hysterias they've gotten to play this game. And it just did nothing for me last game. Discard Sutterkin, exhume Sutterkin. Yeah. Good night. Oh, come on. What miserable start. So, I mean, we can stop the key, but the problem is we don't have the doorstep back yet. We can't turn off Sutterkin here. They actually kind of did themselves, so they can't, like, rocket boot it or anything. Man, this is miserable. We get... tax them to 7 here if we play this stuff. To use those and then throw infighting on top of the deck. I don't know. This is bad news so far. I really wish we had the combo. But we just do not. Yeah, because we can still stop the key. Doesn't matter. In... I need to fight something. Yeah, I think we need to fight this. Stop the key and Untamed, probably, if they get the check here. Which they can if they just reap with their disc creatures. But that clears the board for me, basically. Yeah, I don't know. This is not looking good. I think, yeah. This is why I actually stopped. I have gone off and on using this deck in adaptive because I feel like this happens. It looks like a consistent deck, but the way it plays against decks can be inconsistent because the Hysterias can be so damaging or do nothing. The way that bouncing works, like, should I just have not played creatures half that game? Keforge is still alive with the Piranha Monkeys, but we have to gain Amber. Like, we just have stopped gaining Amber. They go dis, which makes sense. Yeah, they clear out those. Purge the Varoctor, which is unfortunate. But at this rate, we're not like cycling anyways, so it doesn't really matter. The thing with the Mooklings is, once this stuff is mostly dead, they don't really have a good way to get them off the board because most of their stuff is bounce. Back Youngest Bear. Except they still have several creatures on the board. Yeah, I think we're just toast. They just fight these. Well, they have to kill. No, they don't really have to kill the Eddy. Untamed for a Darna. This will be a Nature's Call too. Curiosity, Regrowth. Yeah. Golly. What a miserable game. Uh, 12, current cost is 10. I can capture 2. I think that's gonna be game. Can't do anything with the rooftop. Just so much stuff still missing here. Wow, that was crazy how different those games were. Yeah. Man. That was rough. I think it more so that game 1 was just not a great start for this one, and this is maybe more standard. Like the Hysterias just didn't do anything for me. They started game 1 with double archives and then Logos a lot. Hysteria doesn't really do anything against the Logos. Sanctum came out in the middle, and I wasn't really doing the Hysterias at that point because they were already at check a lot.